Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, Knight of Cups. Today I will be doing a combined reading for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And this reading will be for the new moon that will be happening the 15th of May, 2018. And this new moon will be in Taurus, okay? And it will be about hope, faith, and some clarity. So hopefully, we are able to rid things that were toxic to us or no longer served us, okay? Taurus is represented by the planets, or ruled, okay, by the planets Venus, which is about beauty, okay? So this is supposed to be a beautiful time for us water signs, for anybody really, okay? It's about positive thinking and getting rid of old habits, but it can also be volatile. There could be a lot of misunderstandings and a lot of warring going on, and a lot of back and forth and a negative light. And if we go into this new moon with this negativity, it's just going to carry on for the next 5 weeks. We'll be in this moon, or this energy, I should say, into the new moon. So, with that said, let's just go straight for the reading, okay? Hope everything's been good for you water signs. I hope you're able to find your passion, new drive, new thinking. Alright, so for Cancer, I have the Sun card. Okay, that's the Leo energy, very hot, okay, very much a good sign. It's about life, okay, and it's about growth. Alright, and you may be in a relationship if there's 2 individuals in this card, okay, 1 male, 1 female. Alright, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that way, okay? It's just a partnership. It's very confident, very strong, so later on in the reading we can clarify these cards, okay? Scorpio, the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is about anxiety, maybe some guilt involved, maybe, this is the energy that you'll be having for this moon, okay? It seems very negative. It seems like, there's a lot of pain in your head, maybe in your hearts, maybe you're immobile, maybe you're just not able to move, but, it is the 9 of Swords, but only 6 of the 9 are in the body, if you will. Okay, so, that's still a good thing, but there's something going on that's happened to you, or you're doing it to somebody else, or we'll figure those out too. And Pisces, the Knight of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Cups is an emotional card. This is a water sign individual. For me, it would be mutable, Pisces energy. It's almost grounded, this is, a quick offering of love, maybe some kind of new emotion that you're feeling. It's just a new stage, okay? The emotions seem to be coming back and forth or in and out, okay? But this knight's looking back and the horse is going forward, so maybe there's something in the past that you're dealing with. Maybe you're leaving something on an emotional level. You're leaving the emotions behind, okay? So far, it seems like, the change, the transition is happening, okay? A combined water energy reading. You have Leo energy for Cancer, 9 of Swords for Scorpio, and the 9 of Cups for Pisces. so maybe this is a relationship thing that it's not going so well. There's a lot of anxiety involved in this energy. So let's see what the cards say about this. All right, Cancer. I have the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so what I'm saying is there's, you're feeling like you're fighting possibly in this arrangement, whether it's personal or professional. Okay, there seems to be a lot of fighting, and doesn't seem to be suiting you well. It seems like one person's trying to be more dominant than the other. Um, with the Page of Swords, this could be someone who is very immature, air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. Okay, but it seems like this person may not be clear about what it is they're trying to do, or they're not able to communicate what they want to do. Maybe they have cut off the communication with this in this arrangement with the Sun card there. All right, it's not emotionally fitting. You're not happy. In the reverse, you're going backwards, so it's like withdrawing. Okay. Um, But at the same time, somebody may be spying on you or not saying the truth, not telling the truth. Okay, but there's an offer of love. There's still something attached, like there's still that emotion. Okay, the Page of Swords is a character who cuts through the bullshit. He may be vulgar in his language. Okay, there's not much emotion in the swords. Okay, so there's still some love in the relationship. It's just not going the way you want it to go. It seems like it's ending, cutting off. Okay, and with Scorpio with the Nine of Swords here, I have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so again, more of the same energy involved. Maybe there's like a fallout, and you're possibly guilty of it, or it's causing you some guilt, some anxiety. Okay, and it might be with a fire sign individual with the Queen of Wands in reverse, and this person is very manipulative. She's about growth, but in the reverse position, it's just not about growth. This is somebody who, to me, would be too egotistical, uh, too argumentative, very much controlling energy. The Queen of Wands is a protector in the upright position, but in the reverse, it's just there's a lot of manipulation going on, and there's a fallout in this union. Okay, and I have here a Five of Swords, and that's pretty much exhaustion. There's a lot of chaos involved. Possibly you're taking your tools back, your weapons back, your basketball from the courts. And five represents chaos and stuff, and you can't really see it well, but in the background, this individual is very upset, and the guy with the sword seems to be smiling about it. It's two people walking away. This could be deception. This could be, not being true, not clarifying the information. Okay. Um, maybe you're cutting off communication. All right. There's a lot of chaos involved. There's a lot of hurt feelings, I imagine. Okay. Then I have the Pisces with the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Just again, cutting off communication, maybe not able to be upfront. Maybe this individual, feels like, when you're in a sixth position, you're leaving on a mental note. Now, in the seventh position, I would imagine that you cut off communication, you were walking away. This is kind of sneaky energy as well. He's looking over his back, maybe keeping the energy or keeping the information away, not being true. And the Queen of Swords, this is air energy as well. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, this is cardinal energy for me, so that would, to me, be a Libra individual, larger than life. This person has faith. Okay, this person is also healing, maybe withdrawing from the emotions. In the background, the water's falling backwards. Okay, with the Seven of Swords, this no, the emotions aren't there too much. There's a lack of communication. Okay, there's been cut off. Um, but this person may be a little vulgar too. All right, and then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Earth energy. You may be involved with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and in the reverse position, this is somebody that wants to come out of their shell, but at the same time, she could be very manipulative energy. You may be involved with somebody with this energy. There's two females. Okay, again, these cards are not gender based. Um, but there just seems to be a lot of, it doesn't seem very positive. Okay, it just seems like there's a lot of vanity going on, possibly a lot of hurt words. uh, Sevens are challenges, so some people refer to Seven of Swords as possibly trying to get away with something, and that could possibly be the energy. Okay, with the Queen of Swords there, she cuts through it. She just gets straight to the point, maybe a little vulgar. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it would be someone who is very vain. All right, so there's a lot of things going on with the water signs right now, and I feel like the energy is kind of moving in the wrong direction, um, on an emotional level. It's causing a lot of anxiety. It seems like that knight is just taking off. He's taking everything with him, just like the Seven of Swords, just taking it, just taking the thoughts, and possibly cutting off communication. A lot of arguments going on. Again, you could be involved with somebody who's manipulative. Any of you. A lot of swords in here. Okay. There's something going on. There's 3 queens showing up in this reading. Alright, and it seems like this is obviously a love reading. Okay. I don't see anything else. Maybe you're having problems at work. Again, this could be a personal thing. You're having a fallout with somebody at work. Okay. Maybe somebody is not being honest in the job. Okay. Very vulgar, very sneaky energy. But again, there's a lot of anxiety going on with this reading. A lot of manipulation, a lot of injustices. This time of year, this new moon, a lot of things are going to happen. There's going to be a lot of destruction. There's going to be a lot of chaos again. There may be some misunderstandings. As there's a bunch of planets moving about, and I imagine has some kind of ripple effects on the energy of Earth. I mean, how could it not? So there's a lot of A lot of endings, a lot of manipulations, fallouts, not positive feelings towards each other. But the Ace of Cups indicates that there's still emotion involved. There's still good emotion. It was very sad energy. It's very sad energy to go into the new moon with. And we got to change the thought processes. We got to change the way we think and not ruminate because it's not healthy. We get stuck. So the only thing we can do is just be positive. Try to get positive. We were doing so good. So, I mean, this is a short reading. It's very upfront. You know, you may just be careful out there. You know, very emotional. We could be a very emotional sign. So, my advice to you is just, you know, if you have to get away from somebody to heal, then you should. You know, because bad things could happen when things get volatile. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. It's kind of depressing. It's a depressing reading. I don't know how else to react to it. But, you know, there will be some fallouts. It's a very short video. Straight to the point, like I say. You know, communicate. Open up. Communicate with your partner. Communicate with people you're having problems with that are causing this behavior. You know, this is, like I said, misunderstandings is communication problem. So anyway, I hope, you know, you get something out of this reading and, you know, you stay a step ahead of what's to come. It's going to be a long time. It's going to be a long time, and maybe, you know, 5 weeks. It'll be hard. So comment, like, I mean, let me know what's going on. Let me know what you think. You know, let me know where some of you are at in your head. You know, and you can reach me. I've got I got a link that you can get a hold of me with, you know, and um, contact me, and we can get to the bottom of this. All right, a lot of manipulation going on, so be careful out there. If that's you, then you need to cut it out too. It's not a good way to be. It's not a good way to move into the new moon. All right. Sorry for the news, but it is what it is. I only read what this says. Knight of Cups.